Okay, hello. Kimberly's stressing out because she's getting ready to go to Mexico. All by herself with her hubby.
Oh, fun.
No, aren't we all jealous? Really? Yes. She's muted, so we can't hear her gloat. Darn it. And now she's frozen.
No, I'm on a 5:30 a.m. flight. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, coming off the refresh too? Sweet.
Yeah.
You're going to be tired.
I am tired. I want to go to bed now.
Yeah, I bet. That's very cool. Okay, so I want to start, so I don't want to forget to talk about this, but I want to talk about the health bet. It seems like there's about 25 people in there, which is awesome. And there's still, whatever, 5 more days for people to join. And then they can even join after the fact, I suppose, if they already have all their stuff. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about. First of all, I would like for you guys as the coaches to do something for me, but not really for me, but for your customers, because this is not something we did last time, because I don't think we completely understood the system. I know I didn't, but I didn't know how it all worked really, because I don't use it regularly, and we kind of flew by the seat of our pants and figured it out like kind of as we were going. And I think that one of the things I would like for us to do is on Saturday, maybe, I guess, or maybe at some point in time on Sunday, if you guys could go into the portal and check your customers, what they're doing, to make sure that they have done the requirements that they have to do in order to stay in the money, because I don't think they did this last time, but there's a cutoff time, and you have to have entered all your stuff by Sunday, and I don't know what time zone it's, by Sunday at 11:59. So you can go, have you ever put something in and backdated it? Have you guys ever had to do that in there? Yeah. So you can backdate stuff, but I'm wondering if one of the first couple of days of the thing, maybe we put some hints on getting your stuff in on time each week. Maybe somebody can do a video. I don't care who does it. I'm happy to do it if you want me to, but like a 3-minute long video that explains, how if you miss a day of logging your stuff, that you can go back and backdate it and show them how to do it. Because do you want to get calls from 14 different people going, how do I backdate it? I don't really want to do that. And you can just refer them to the video. You can say, oh, well, on, the 7th of January, we posted a video, go back and find it. So that's one thought. But I would like for you guys as coaches to go through your list of people and maybe on Saturday, so that you can contact them and enough time that they can go and fix whatever they need to fix. So like I've got a couple people that bought challenge packs yesterday and today that really want to do the health bet. And I said, I think it's going to be okay, because I think you'll get your stuff by Friday or Saturday, but you're going to have to take 5 Shakeology pictures and 5 different shirts on one day and then go backdate all your posts, because you want to have your stuff. I've got one person who's getting a bunch of packets, but then the rest of them don't live here, and their stuff will arrive at the same time I'm able to send them packets anyway. So I'm like, that probably doesn't really work. So I think that's something I want you guys to do, because I want people to be successful, in sticking to their goals, but also in getting the money, because it's not why they're doing it, but I think it's nice to get the prize at the end. And maybe that's because I'm an emerald gem and I like prizes, or maybe I don't know.
I definitely lost a customer last time around, and it was because she didn't correctly track something, and so she missed out, and she didn't like lose any weight or anything. But on the other hand, I can't verify that she was doing enough exercise, because she was like walking and stuff like that.
Right. So I do think that it would be good if we went in on Saturdays or whatever day. Saturday, I think Sunday morning's too late, because then they've got to do a lot of catch up. but just to help them be successful. So that's the first thing I want to talk about.
So you want us to each record a video?
No. We just need one video.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't matter who does it. So as we're going, well, Kimberly is not going to do it because she will be in Mexico. I think that is what this means. So yes, that is what that means. I am successful. It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to do it can do it. I'm happy to do it and rip it to YouTube and then send the video to whoever's posting that week, which I think is Heather. You're the first week. So I can send it to you, and you don't have to take one of your other posts out, or you can do it. You're the one who needs to go live. You can do it. But it doesn't have to be a live video. It just needs to be a video, because you can link videos in there. Have you seen that?
No, but I can figure that out.
Yeah, it's super easy. And so I think that would help a lot in people being successful. And then I put instructions in there on Tuesday maybe about not posting our pictures to the group, but I'm kind of wondering, because the group is small enough. I mean, if it gets to be there's 60, I just looked right before we got on the call, there's 64 invitations now because I just added one. 64 invitations out there, and we've got 23 people in it. If 23 people are in it, I don't care how many people post pictures and which days, because that's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. And I don't think everybody will do it every day, post a picture. So it doesn't bother me. But I said in the instructions not to, but now I'm sort of like double thinking that, because it's kind of motivational. Like I'm looking at, like Stacy's posted a couple pictures, and I'm looking at your pictures going, well, it's kind of motivational. I think it might push people forward a little bit more to see the pictures. And so now I'm kind of wondering if we should just say, you can post pictures when you want to, but please don't do it every day. I don't know. I think part of the success of the last group was the pictures, but our group wasn't as big. So I don't know. I'm like really torn.
Didn't want to participate because of the pictures, and I said, well, you don't have to post them. You can just like hide them. Just like I don't want to get other people's selfies. Fair point.
Okay.
Fair point.
Well, and they can turn that off in the settings. You can turn it off to only get the coach's posts.
Oh, really?
So maybe that should be in the video too. Maybe Stacy should do the video.
Yeah.
I've been playing, can you tell?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like she needs to do that.
Yeah.
Except I didn't realize that I was posting my pictures because I didn't realize that it was turned on to post them.
Oh, and so that's where you went and found those other settings.
Yeah.
So that's a cool feature though, because that just the customization of what you get is a nice feature. So maybe that needs to be addressed in the video as well. I think it would be helpful if we had a video, because I think it would be good. So I don't know. I have thoughts about, I don't know, I'm really torn in terms of what we should do with the posting. I don't know what to do. I mean, we can just leave it like it is, which is only post your selfies on Saturdays. But then I just wonder if people are going to are not going to feel as motivated if they don't see other people's stuff. I think
it's also a good reminder too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are motivated by different things, like some people are motivated by other people succeeding, and other people are sort of demoralized by that. So I think maybe that's the point to make in the little video, is if you're motivated by other people being successful, then you should look at these pictures. But if it just upsets you and makes you sad, then don't do it. Then here's the way you can turn it off. You can just get the coach's posts, and that's all you'll see. And then, talk about the method that the little slide thing that you cannot post to the group, but that you still track it in the app. I'm sorry, my children sound like there's 3 of them, or 7. Guys, can you please just quiet down a little bit? They've been together all day and they're still getting along. It's so nice.
Wow.
We had a snow day.
Wow. Did you?
Yeah. Good times. You did.
We never got above freezing. I can't believe they didn't cancel school.
We're not supposed to get above freezing tomorrow. It's gonna be nasty, but sunny. So,
Yeah, that's always
all right. So that was my big my big concern about the group. I want it to be a little more, I want us to be a little more informative towards the people in the group than we were last time. And we really didn't have a choice last time because we didn't know what we were doing. We had never used it before. So I just want, I want us to be more helpful towards our customers during the health bet, because I want them to succeed on all levels, on their own goals level, but also on the level of getting payment. So I think that that it's important that we track them too. And I have a feeling. Have you guys seen that option in the portal?
To what?
To track what our people are doing.
Yes.
You have? Okay. So I just want to make sure we do that. I think it's important, and I think it'll help with customer retention. That's a plus. Yeah. So, good night, good doll. Sleep tight.
Is your guys' is the app way different than, is it just an iPhone thing? I cannot access most of the things from my app. Like, I cannot find answers to my questions. I can't see very much stuff. And I'm checking right now. I don't need to update anything.
Hold on. Let me go grab my phone. Just a second.
Yeah, I'm not an iPhone person, so I'm not helpful.
I wish you were, you researcher.
Hey, do any of you iPhone people or iPad people use the on-demand app?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is it good? Is it all right? Because it has bad reviews, so I wasn't sure.
No, I thought it was great.
Okay, because we're just taking my husband's iPad. I'm not bringing my computer, so I needed a way to keep up with my workouts.
Yeah, I've had no problems with it at all.
Okay, good to know.
Hold on, I'm going to go into the app and see. But no, I haven't had problems with it, but my mom has on her iPad. And so I actually told her not to run it off the app and told her to run it off Safari, just to go in and type in teambeachbody.com.
Oh, so you can run it off Safari as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, just teambeachbody.com.
From an iPad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On her iPad, it tends to, I think it works better. Okay. So
okay, good to know.
I think so. So I'm in the challenge tracker, and then it comes up 2017 health bet, new year, new you, and then it's got your post from today, Heather. If you go to the three little lines on the left,
mm-hmm.
Then you have settings. Settings is where everything is, but there's not much there.
No.
There's not a whole lot you can do.
So can you track your customers from there? Or do I have to go onto the, okay.
No. That all
you have to done through from the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that that's that, and I think it's real important that we track our folks, because they've put their trust in us, and I think we need to help them succeed. So I don't know how we're going to remember all to do that. Maybe we'll talk about it every Thursday, and then we can help each other remember to do it on Saturday. Okay. So I actually didn't have a whole lot planned for tonight, mostly because I'm really tired, but also because I wanted to give you guys time to ask questions and an opportunity to, January is a big month in Beachbody typically, and I want you guys to have a great month. So I wanted you to be able to ask questions in terms of what's going on with your businesses and what you're doing with messaging people and inviting and all that, because it's a really great month to just hit the ground running. It'll give you momentum through the entire year. So I just wanted to give you guys a time to ask questions or stare blankly at me, as the case may be.
I feel like I don't have any right now because I bugged you today. So
You didn't bug me today.
well, the only thing that I had a
question.
Well, that's the only thing that I had a question about.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's a good question. It's a good question, though. Let's see. Are you guys sending out lots of messages? What's going on there? I just talked to Kimberly and Heather last night. We have a push group that we do every other week, so we're kind of caught up. So But are y'all sending out a lot of messages? How is your traction on Facebook in terms of people paying attention to what you're posting? How's all that going?
One thing I noticed, and this is so weird, I just lost my earphone. We all got the same time frame posted, that last push. And it's so weird. I got not one like, not one comment, nothing. But everybody else is getting like all these comments, and like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing differently than everybody else is? So that was kind of a downer for me that day, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Keep going.
Can we go look at your wall together, Stacey?
Yes.
Will that make you uncomfortable?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, I'm friends with all of y'all, so y'all see my wall anyway.
Yeah. I saw the post, but I just want to go.
I think you may have been like the only one that liked it.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I got nothing.
Okay, let's look. Oops. Oh wait, okay. Ooh, it's all blurry. Okay, I just want to look. I know you posted stuff about your workout. Oh, the sunrise, how pretty. Okay.
I don't know where any of my posts from yesterday are. That's weird.
There, right there. That's yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I don't know where. You're right. Sometimes they get
Out of order.
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of based on okay. All right, I can tell it was me.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, so I can tell you what's different about this.
Okay.
And this is something we talked about yesterday, actually. So number one, it goes below the scroll line. I had to click on it to make it go. And number two, it's something you have to invest time in to read. If you look at the one I did, I copied it from somebody else. I did not get that. I did not make that stuff up. I was not that slick. I was slick enough to see somebody else that posted it and thought, that's a good idea. And it took me like 45 minutes to find it because I remember who posted it, and then I couldn't find it. And I was like, where'd it go? And then I found it and I copied it. But I did change it just a little bit, but not much. Just enough that that it wouldn't be like plagiarism, But it's somebody that I know, so I didn't feel real bad about it. And I'll tell you who it was. It was, you know who David Ingram is?
Mm-mm.
No. He's Shay's success partner. It was his wife who posted it. And they actually posted, her name is Kate Ingram, Kate Janda Ingram. If you want to follow her, she's actually really good. So is he. That was really funny. I'm sorry. That was funny.
That was hysterical.
It was hysterical. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this made me cry. Okay, there we go. Well, no, that's not it. Dang it. Where'd it go? Where did I post it? I thought I posted on January 2nd.
God, there's so many horses.
It's always the horses. Okay, see? Don't have to click. It's almost all text, and it's really short.
Okay.
I think it's one sentence. So, and I'm kind of finding here, I want to show you something because I think this is interesting. Not that. Not that. Right. So see this one? I'm in here painting Mrs. bathroom. It's 2 sentences long. It got 61 likes. Right? I think that has something to do with it, is the length of it and the fact that you don't have to go past the scroll bar.
Okay.
That's an animal problem, apparently. I'm just trying to find another one that was just text that kind of went the same way. That was
My one for the challenge or the health bet was super long, but I had a picture with it. And so I think people clicked on the picture.
and didn't see the post. Oh, did see it.
Yeah.
Look at this one. That's really short. And that one got 35. See? Isn't that weird? I think
People just like you more better.
no, I don't think so. I think it's a change in the algorithm of Facebook. That's what I think.
Okay.
Because here, let me show you something else. This is good. We can talk about Facebook. Because let me show you something else. I'm going to show you two different things. And I think you'll find this really interesting. Or maybe you won't. But maybe you will. This is David Ingram. And he posted something really good today that was like that. That was really short, and it was like 150 likes. And people commenting all over the place on it. All over. It was about the $99 thing. But I'm just going to show you how he worded it because I really liked the way he worded it. And he has, he has a big following, but look, 2 sentences, 95 likes. Oh, here's the one. Look at that. Would you pay $8 a month to have digital streaming access to every Beachbody workout? 54 people. 15 people said yes, absolutely, absolutely. New customer, new customer, new customer, new customer. Just like that.
That's a really great way of phrasing it.
Yeah, it is. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I might do that.
I follow him, and I think he's pretty clever. And some of his stuff is I wouldn't use, or I wouldn't, whatever. But and this is his wife, because I like. And I'm gonna show you something else.
What was her name again?
Kate Janda, Janda Ingram.
Right.
That's her. Hold on. She had they're also just really nice people. Oh, there it is. There's where I got the post from.
Okay.
71 people that she got. But I want
Curious, the post.
Huh?
Curious, the post. Someone wrote.
Okay. So I wanted to show you a couple other. She has a lot of followers, but then I wanted to show you 2 other things. Okay, so here's one that you had to actually click, and it has nothing to do with Beachbody, but you had to click see more.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's only 39 likes. Only 39. I'd be happy with that. But, for her, that's not as much. Okay. So I think it's a change in the algorithm. That's what I'm guessing, because I'm finding that it's happening to me all the time. And I'll put something that's one sentence or 2 sentences, and it's stupid. And it gets like that thing about Depeche Mode. But is that a shower? All right, so this is Shay, and so here's a good example. So this is a little bit longer, not so many likes, right? There's a lot of comments though. There's about dogs. That was a really good post. But she's kind of doing the same thing where she's doing these short little posts and getting a lot of play on them. And like that's a really short post. It's got pictures, but so I think it has something to do with the Facebook algorithm, to be honest with you. But I will also say this. When your page needs to be very, like your wall, when somebody goes to your wall, it needs to be well-rounded enough that when they look at it, they say, oh, well, okay, so she's about dogs. I mean, in my case, okay, so clearly dogs, horses, my kids, little bit of Beachbody here and there, but mostly all those other things. And so I think you get more affinity when you have more of your life in there, because that's really what Facebook's about. It's about building relationships with people. They can't build relationships with you unless they're relating to you. And they're not going to relate to you on a Beachbody level because they're not your customers or your coaches. So the point of putting the Beachbody stuff in there isn't so much to invite people, but it's just to say that it's part of your life and to help them understand that you're good at what you do. You're consistent and all that good stuff. That's super important. But you really have to pepper in a lot more about who you are to get the affinity, so that when you do post something about Beachbody, you get more affinity towards that post because people are going to see it because they liked your other stuff first. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe that had something to do with your post, Stacy, that you need to mix more life in there. Yeah. And the way that I've kind of said it before is go about your day and take pictures of stuff as you're going throughout your day. Don't post them all on Facebook. Take pictures of stuff. Maybe you do take a picture of your workout. Then you take a picture of your dog when he jumps out of the car and he's covered in snow. And then you take a picture of the dinner that you made. And you just kind of keep doing that like every day. And then you always kind of have a bank of things to choose from on your phone of pictures that you've taken. And maybe some of them you never use because they were bad pictures or because they're stupid or whatever, but you don't always use those, but at least you have kind of a bank of stuff to do that's not always the same thing. And so then people kind of get a better glimpse of who you are and what you're about. And then when you do go to post a Beachbody post, more people are going to see it. And I think, some of the people that commented on my post were people that I don't think have ever liked one of my posts. So I think what happened with mine, I told this to Kimberly and Heather last night, is the second person who commented on that post was a hater. And there's about 15 back and forths between he and I before I took it off to a Facebook message. And I think that's what got the traction, was not the hater part. It was the number of responses to the thing, and as fast as it happened. I think that's what it was. So it was actually a guy who was trying to piss me off actually helped my business. Yeah. So don't delete the haters, because sometimes they actually help you. That's the second time he's done that to me, and it's the second time it's helped my business. So whatever. But I think that's what happened there. But it's all about consistency. It's all about being consistent with your posting, but being consistent with going live on occasion. Like I try to go live at least once a week, but maybe sometimes twice a week. I know Kimberly goes live once or twice a week. Heather's making an attempt at going live on occasion. I know Stacy, you do too. But I think it helps. I think it really helps the affinity. Heather, after you went live, did you find that your posts the next day had more affinity?
Let me look.
Yeah, go back and look at it. I'm curious because that's what I find. And so like I usually go live on a Wednesday just because I'm home and whatever. But when I do, my posts on Thursday and Friday seem to get more likes, even if they're Beachbody or not. Like I think the last time, and almost all of my live posts have, my live videos have something to do with Beachbody, to some extent. But I think that's really important. I think it does help the affinity. But the other thing I was going to say is, so like the people who did respond to your post or posts in the past, all of you guys, like in the last 4 months, okay? So let's say since, what is that? What would that be? September? So since September, I want you to go back through your lists and start messaging those people, because it's January. People are wanting to make changes. People are wanting to do stuff. This is where your customers for January, February, March are going to come from. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them will come from people who responded to your stuff starting back in September. because you know it takes forever for some people to finally go, okay, fine, I'll do it. So I think that that's a really good place to get your customers from. So I want to point something out too, real quick, because I think this is interesting, and I found success with it in December, and I think I want to point it out mostly because Kimberly's about to travel, and I want to say that when you know that you've got something coming up, like for example, I wanted to take the last 10 days of the Christmas vacation to paint. I had a lot of painting to do in my house that I had put off for an entire year, and I just wanted to get it done. But the reason why I felt good about doing it was because I set myself up for the month successfully so that I didn't have to worry about hitting Success Club during those 10 days. When you know you're going on vacation, when you know that you're going to go do something, set yourself up well before you go so that you don't have to think about, you don't have to work when you're on vacation. You don't have to answer Beachbody stuff when you're on vacation. You can actually take a frickin' vacation because you've built your momentum so much up that you're not going to lose momentum in 5 days. You're going to be able to go away and relax and enjoy it. And I know, like Kimberly's already got herself on the Success Club board, so she can go away relaxed and knowing that she's okay. I saw that, but for the most part, I mean, and that's something that I learned, not early on, but later, that I was figured out, like, okay, when I know that I'm going to go to Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is the last week of the month, and I'm not going to want to be doing Beachbody stuff when my family's around. So I set myself up. And it's just a way to plan, but really look far ahead. So like, if in February, you're going to go to Disney in the second week of February, well, I'm going to bust my butt at the end of January so that I've got Success Club set up the first week of February. I'm going to try to, because I am not going to be working while I'm at Disney in February. So, I think that's important, and it's totally off topic, but it was something that I kept thinking about while I was painting, like, and cause I would stress out like, oh my gosh, I've done no Beachbody stuff today. And then I'd remind myself, no, I set myself up for this time to be able to do this and spend time doing this and not have to think about it. So plan ahead for your success. I think it's really important, really helpful, and it actually allows you to relax when you are planning to relax or not relax if you're going to Disney. So that was just a little tip that I thought about, and I thought it would be helpful for you guys. So because it's fun to take a vacation, and it's fun to really take a vacation. Because I know 2 years ago and the year after that, when I went to Florida in June for 2 months, I worked my tail off while I was there because I was afraid that I wasn't going to hit Success Club in the last week and a half when I got back. So yeah, just a thought. I want y'all to be able to go away and relax, not feel like you have to work when you're on vacation, but still be successful. All right, any more questions before Kimberly goes to Mexico?
Have fun.
Yay! You're going to go relax. You need it. It'll be awesome. No, you're muted.
I'm going to lay on my face.
Sweet. That's going to be fun. This weekend they tell us what the Success Club trip for 2018 is going to be. Mm-hmm. I know. I'm kind of excited. I think this year was kind of the cruise was fun. If they do the cruise, we all have to go. I don't know how Kimberly's going to go because of her schedule, but it was super fun. What's
this year's?
It was Dominican Republic. It's Hard Rock Cafe or Hard Rock Hotel in the Dominican Republic. Super expensive to get there though. Like I had the whole trip paid for. My entire trip was paid for, but the airfare it's like $900 to get there.
Wow.
Like the cruise, we had to get to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. It was like $300. That's all that trip cost me, was $300. And parking at the airport. So hoping that they do that again, a cruise. And it was fun because you're kind of all locked up with each other and you have to hang out. So that was fun.
That sounds like my hell.
Nowhere to go, dang it. That was good.
Okay, are we doing, Stacey, are you going to make the video?
Oh, right, the video.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
And we're posting it this Saturday? 2 days from now?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Don't make it any more than 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
And then and make it a YouTube so that we can so it can be uploaded as a link.
Okay.
And if you have questions, just text me or something. I can help you.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Number.
Uh-oh. Okay, write it down quick. 970-331
Okay.
3976.
Okay.
Or Voxer or whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, you guys have a fabulous night. Kimberly, have
Night,
fun.
all.
Safe
Have fun,
travels.
Kimberly.
We
Will
expect
do. Thanks, guys.
pictures.
Not too many.
Okay, that's true.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.